Hey guys, it's Andrew and Ryan, and we're here, Season 1, Episode 6, Topwater Bass on Spooks.
What we're casting a Zara Spook. It's a smaller version of it, and we found like a weed line, and we're just getting hit like every cast.
So to use a spook, you basically walk the dog, and we were casting out pretty far, right above the weed line, as Ryan said, and we would just walk the dog until something would hit it, and you would basically just stop using it, like stop moving it after a while, and then that would trigger the fish to kind of hit it.
And you'd want to do a different pattern of like walks every time. So like maybe 5 and then a pause for a little. And then once you find what the fish are liking, you just stick with that and you'll catch them.
And today we were fishing at Tamarack, which is probably one of my favorite ponds. Would you say so?
Yeah.
And we caught a good amount, actually. So right now, Ryan has the white pole, so when he's wearing the GoPro, you'll see the white pole, and I have the orange carrot stick, which you'll see in the next clip. And there's Ryan's nice bass. Next week, we're going to Minnesota, so we will be having good videos from there, and we'll go cast for muskies. And we're going to go try out the snaky dog and see how good that works. And we'll get some footage for you. And then here's Ryan again. He's got another fish on. How'd you get that one?
I was just walking the dog, and I was casting I started from my left and just worked my way down. And as you catch them in one spot, you want to move your way down and then just come back later, and they'll be there again.
And we got a double header, and there's multiple double headers in this video, so it'll keep you guys on the edge of your seat and keep you watching. The hardest part was probably trying to get these fish unhooked because of all the chaos both of them caused and using all the treble hooks. And then those two bass are the picture for our new thumbnail. And if you like our thumbnail, please leave a comment and give us some feedback on it.
If you're wondering how to walk the dog, we'll probably show a how-to video on that and how to use a spook and stuff. And there are many great walk the dog lures that you'll be interested in.
We also have a upcoming how to carp video, and that'll be up sometime. And we're gonna try to post a video that week before Minnesota, just so we get something out. And then there won't be videos for 2 weeks because I'll be in Minnesota and we'll be editing after that. All right, now we transferred, so I have the GoPro on, and Ryan just got one.
And the pond's very weedy, so a lot of times your fish will come up with a ton of weeds because they just sit in the weeds, and then they come out of the weeds and hit your spook. And as you're cranking in, it can be tough because sometimes you'll lose them in the weeds because they get stuck down there. And
the pond also is fairly deep. It's just that the weeds are just stacked on each other, and it just makes it look super shallow, really close. But it's actually pretty deep, so the fish could be anywhere from below the weeds or over the weeds, but we're not sure if the weeds go all the way down to the bottom. And then there's Ryan with his. And at first I was using a walk the dog worm, so I changed, and I think this is the first fish on the spook. And the best part of catching these fish is setting the hook and watching them hit it, because you totally know when they're going to get it.
all right, it was probably like 60 degrees out, and it was pretty windy. And it was overcast, so maybe that was why we had a good day, because they just are kind of more active before rain and stuff. And Andrew has a nice hook set there, as he always does.
These fish fight pretty well for what they are in these ponds. They're a little bit skinny, unlike the other ones in the other pond, and we're going to try to figure that out. We'll try to get them good, because the other ones in the other pond are nice and fat, and they fight pretty good. So right there, that one just missed it. and then he got off. It's hard to land them because the shore is just in the way, and we don't really need a net because it's just hard to bring the net there and back. That one I wasn't even walking the dog. I was just cranking it in because I thought it was done. There was bass spawning. You can kind of see the different color water. It kind of goes green to like peachish, and the peach color is the sand, and then it goes weeds, it goes mud, weed, sand, and then I think the rest is rocks. And we're just fishing in a little inlet bay, and a good release there. You'll notice the bulrushes, and that's really good when you're fishing like on the end of the bay, so you can just get the fish out of the bulrushes when they're spawning.
And as you can see, we just work along this coast, and as we work a spot and we catch our good amount, we just move down and back, and it worked.
And here's Ryan's fish again. I do think Ryan caught a better amount of fish than I did because he was working the spook the whole time. I kind of went back and forth for a little bit. And there's Ryan's fish. We'll try to take more pictures in the future. It's just that it's kind of hard to get it all set up and remember which fish goes to which. And these things are just awesome to set the hook on because as soon as they hit, you know that you have them. And then here's another double header, and you can see we're using a GoPro to film this, which has helped us a lot because we don't have to start rolling. It just keeps rolling, and we always get the footage.
And I would recommend one of these spooks, and they really get the fish active, and we always have done good on it. And there's different sizes. We're using the smallest size for the pond, and it's the Zara puppy.
It's tempting to use one of these in Minnesota because they're so good in the ponds, but we're going to try out the snaky dog, and we're going to see how that does. And then if that does good, we're going to start to just keep using those, and we're going to try to make the snaky pup, which is just a smaller version, and we'll just use that in the ponds and stuff. But the only thing is that if it's that good, we'll use it so much that we're going to try not to make our videos just revolve around the pup. I'm catching up here on you, Ryan. I'm catching fish after fish.
I don't know. I had a good start there.
These are just fun to set the hook on, like I said, 3 times. So we're coming to an end here. Thank you guys for watching. More videos in the future, Minnesota in a week. We're really excited, and we're hoping to bring you some good videos out of Minnesota.
Subscribe and comment. We really like when people comment because it gives us good feedback of what we should do better or what we're doing good.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.